It's your boy Trucking on a Budget, back with another video for you guys. I come to you today because it's survival of the fittest. It's basically at a point where it's you gotta survive. I gotta survive out here. So basically today I had to do something that I was like determined not to do because for my own personal reasons. But long story short, I have a couple of riders with me today. My two daughters, London and Sierra. It's London to my left and Sierra to my right. I should say both of them are to my right, but London's on the left and Sierra's on the right. But however, today they've been introduced to what their company first off, but also what their dad has been doing for the last several months. Today makes the 3 months mark for basically me having my MC activated. So today is the 3rd month, to the point where it's like I'm over that 3-month hurdle, that 90-day hurdle. There's a lot that's been going on, unfortunately, but prayerfully things are turning around for the best. Like I said, you guys know I've been out here grinding. I've been out here trying to get things done. My vacation time is over, but it's definitely time to be out here and get things done. Not only for me but for them as well. Right now, I don't not want to put all my business out there and everything like that, but as you see, my girls are very important to me, so I'm doing whatever I can to make sure that they have a much better future than I had as far as a kid growing up and things of that nature. And I'm sure that's what most parents try to do, but this is something that I decided back in January that I wanted to do for them. So basically that's why I'm working so hard at it. I've been basically hit with a lot of adversity and things of that nature, but I'm gonna make it through. So but yeah, I'm gonna make it through all of this stuff, man. And like I said, we're gonna try to get out here and get a load or two or something like that. It's kind of late, so that might not happen today, but I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow. And don't mind their hair. I'm taking them to the hair salon on Saturday to get their hair done. They're getting it braided and some more stuff, because Daddy don't know how to do that. I did as best as I could with their little ponytails, but it is what it is. So, and I try, but I'm gonna get them out of this truck because it's kind of hot out here, and I'm gonna try to let them cool off for a little while and see if I can find a load possibly today. So I'll be back with you guys. So in case you haven't figured it out, my girls don't stay with me on a regular basis. They live with their mom mostly, most of the time, rather, for court order. So last October, I tried to, long story short, I was trying to get custody of my daughters, full custody. But unfortunately, with that, you have to prove the other person to be unfit. But at some point I came to my senses, and I was just like, what? I wanted my daughters to grow up being able to not only live with their dad, but also to experience living with their mom. And so then I was like, okay, well, we'll just do the 50-50 type arrangement. But their mom just wasn't willing to do that. She basically gave me some shit about it because of the fact that I took her to court, and I took her to court for my own reasons. But like I said, it's been tough because like I said, I started this company for them because I felt like I needed to do something, one, to help me feel better in my situation, help me feel better the fact that they weren't with me anymore, but also like I said, I just wanted to make sure that my daughters were going to be good, when that time came, when, God took me away from here, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to make sure that they were going to be good, that their future was going to be successful, so that's what I feel like any good parent should do, whether it be the mother or the father. But needless to say, while they before well, I guess during the school year, of course I was able to just get up and go and run as hard as I wanted to and not have to worry about anything. But during the summer months, because of court order, we have what I wanted all year long was the alternating weeks. So it's harder to actually get out here and run like I want during the summer months. And the reason that it was so hard to begin with is because, I really don't have the support system that I need back here at home as far as being able to someone being here to watch them while I'm out on the road or whatever. And, trying to get them in the daycare was also going to be difficult because, of course, that meant that I would have to be home every day, which is one of the reasons I was hoping that Amazon Relay would have actually come available for me by now, but I haven't heard anything yet. So I made the conscious decision today to let them know about what I was doing because my plan was to basically just take them out on the road with me and try to run a few loads or whatever because, it's hard not being able to run a load and just sitting at home and stuff like that. And, I got bills to pay. And having to have them every other week, which don't get me wrong, I love being with my daughters. I love every moment that I have with them. But, we have to basically, work out here. We have to basically do whatever we got to do to survive to make sure that they're good. And that's not just me, that's all of us who are parents. So, like I said, I'm doing the best that I can. God knows that I am. Most of my family, friends, and, supporters know that I am. So, it's been some difficult times. But, like I said, I know that I'm going to get through it. I just got to figure it all out. It's a lot to learn, a lot to figure out, just much like the trucking industry and stuff like that. Like I said, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. At one point in time, when I first started this whole trucking industry, things seemed to be like really really sweet. Just looking at the race for the loads and stuff like that, it was just really nice. Like damn, like I can do this. But I never expected. There's a lot of things I never expected to happen, and one of those being that the rates would actually drop the way that they have. The brokers would play their games and things of that nature. So it was just a lot. So I'm just praying to survive all of this mess. Like I said, today is my 3 month mark. To the exact day. And so I was pretty excited to get to this point, but I was just hoping that it would be a point where it's, man, a hurdle that I can celebrate and then doors would open up like crazy for me. And the crazy thing is, there has been a lot more brokers and stuff calling me for loads and stuff like that than I've had in the past, And I don't know if they just released something on my MC that says, hey, this guy's 3 months in, whatever. But I've been getting a lot of calls. But sadly enough, I can't do anything with my daughters being present. I can't go as far as I want to or, have those loads that I have to stay overnight or stay a couple of days or whatever because I have them and I'm driving a box truck. And it's so different because it's not like I have a sleeper. Because if I had a sleeper, then of course they would be able to be comfortable inside the bed and I'll sleep on the floor, whatever, of the truck or something like that. Or, but like getting hotel rooms, again, that stuff becomes expensive, then you got to buy food for 3 people and all this other stuff and, make sure they're good, showers and all that good stuff. So it's just a lot to consider, out here. And but I'm doing the best that I can, man. I just, like I said, I wish that my support system was much better than what it is. And I actually wish things were differently as far as the arrangement with my daughter's mom and myself. And that's another story in itself, which is not something that I care to get into. But like I said, I'm going to continue to do the best that I can for my daughters, and that's all I can do and all that I want to do. So, but yeah, so I didn't find anything today. I guess because I did start late. I made a decision late to introduce my daughters to what it was that I've been out here doing and stuff. And prayerfully, things will go according to plan. And Maybe tomorrow I'll be successful and find a load that won't take me too far. At least take me maybe New York or something like that, whereas I can turn around and come right back, maybe hopefully with a load, you know. But because Saturday I have an appointment for them, so I gotta make that appointment because you know how them hair salons are, man. They don't like to be, you know, people to cancel on them, last notice, things of that nature. So I definitely want to get their hair done because I swear I can't stand to see my daughter's hair done because again, they're a reflection of me, and you would hope that their mom would feel the same way. But you know, I've always felt like if my daughters aren't looking good, then I shouldn't be looking good. If they not dressed nice, I shouldn't be dressed nice. So and that's the way that it should be, you know. So like I said, I can't wait to get them to the hair salon. I always take them to the hair salon and stuff, you know, to get their hair done. So again, because you know, I'm not good at doing hair and stuff, and you know, like really, I don't know how to do that shit. You know, I had to teach myself just how to do the ponytail thing. Some days I do pretty good at it. Other days I suck like hell, you know. But it is what it is. So like I said, this is definitely not the type of video that and I usually put out, but I did want to let you guys know because it's been a couple of days since I was able to put out a video, but this is what I've been dealing with for the last few days since I got back from my trip. So like I said, I'm just praying to work this all out. You know, it's getting to the point where it's like I said, I have to survive out here. I have to do what I gotta do to survive, you know, because otherwise I'm just gonna fail, and that's just not an option for me. I just can't, and I won't, you know, fail at this whole thing. I'm still on my quest to try to get my own truck, you know, as because the way that it is right now is just tough, you know, this whole renting thing, you know, from this one company. I don't want to put their name out there, but they're not understanding whatsoever. You know, the market has changed drastically, you know, and I understand that it changes probably around the same time every year. But like I said, I'm new to this, so I had no idea, you know, but it changed to the point where it's like it makes it harder to take care of your bills, period, let alone take care of your payments for a truck or whatever. So like I said, they're not understanding people to the point where it's like, you know, I just wish that I had my own truck to the point where I would be able to, you know, do whatever I gotta do to make sure that I make ends meet out here. Prayerfully, like I said, you know, God has always had my back, you know, and I'm pretty sure that one way or the other, He's gonna make it work, make it make sense for me, in reference to everything that's going on. So, but until that time comes, man, I'm just gonna continue to do whatever I gotta do to make sure that those two little girls, basically, have the best of everything. So, I think I'm gonna basically end this video for the mere fact that, like I said, it's late. I'm not getting any loads today. That's very obvious. But I got some calls that I need to make. I have a lot to do in the next few weeks to months or so. But like I said, I will be back with another video pretty soon. Hopefully tomorrow or whatever the case may be. But prayerfully, I'll be back with much better news in reference to everything. So, but as I always say, man, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all my new viewers. I appreciate all my old viewers, all my followers, all my subscribers. I thank you so much for all the support. And I'll be looking forward to another video sometime soon. All right? Keep trucking and stay safe out there.